So why do companies want to host case competitions? Well, there's a few different reasons that they spend their time and money on this. The first is with an interview that you normally get, a behavioral interview or even a case interview, you only get a snapshot of that particular candidate in one situation. So you only get maybe 30 minutes to answer some specific questions. You don't actually get to see what that candidate's capable of. Typically, they're telling you stories about their backgrounds. But in a case competition, you actually get to see how those students function in a pressure situation. How thorough are they with research? Can they put together a story coherently and tell it to a senior audience? And can they defend their recommendations without coming across as defensive? So this is a great opportunity to actually see what a student can do. Now, the second reason is sometimes when companies hire, there's a mismatch, and they find this out after the fact, and it's frustrating because they invest a lot of time in the recruiting process and certainly a lot of resources in training and onboarding that person, only to find later that either party wasn't really aligned. So with the amount of work that an average applicant does in a job interview, it's about this big, right? So they're certainly diving in and getting insights into the company, the culture a little bit, but typically most candidates are interviewing for a variety of different companies, and so you've got a finite amount of time to spend as you interview with each one. Whereas with a case competition, if you are really going to stand up and deliver a 20-minute presentation, 15 minutes of QA with a team, you are going to have to do some serious research and really dive deep into that company's business, understand what they're all about. You're looking at the financials, you're looking at their operating units, you're looking at their history, their culture, their org structure, all of that. So the likelihood of a candidate not having a good idea of what he or she is getting into is a lot lower. Yeah, and the final piece is, with traditional recruiting, whether it's on campus or national career fairs or global career fairs, students are filtered, right? So there's a first level filter that you get into that's typically a resume screen, and they're going through looking at that prior experience. And most companies have a typical talent profile that they like to hire, and their HR organization is going through and looking for individuals that fit that mold. The problem is, you could have somebody who's absolutely amazing, who would be a rock star with this particular company, but they don't make it through that initial screen. By offering them the opportunity to join a case team and present in front of the company, you give those non-traditional candidates the chance to showcase what they can actually do. So if you are a non-traditional candidate and you've got a background that's really not in the norm of what that company recruits for, the case competition can be your foot in the door.